Right now, in the feet of Tropical Storm Michael right now. Ain't that bad right now, so we're good. Yesterday I only got one W. Today, we'll try to get W's today. So. God. A lot of people are giving up the radio. We got a new coach. We got a new system, so it's gonna take time for a lot of it, but you don't want to go back to Jack Del Rio. Like, he's terrible. That is what it is. Might have to get rid of McKenzie.
EA Sports coverage in the
I'm in
NFL
Chicago.
brings us to one of our favorite spots, Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Oakland Raiders.
All right.
The kickoff unit is out on the
field. Let's go.
We'll send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I'll probably play for 2 hours, so hopefully, yeah.
Let's go, let's go. Come on, come on. Move.
Show blitz. All right.
They go play action here on first down. And incomplete to open things up.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get, because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
First carry down for Jordan Howard. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
Down 3.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Let's try over top. D, okay.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Johnson.
Yes.
Bring this one back to the 29. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
I just got picked. I know Bruce will kill me. On
the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. And touchdown. Raiders. Marshawn Lynch, 29 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
I can't help it, partner. I love backs who have a lot of burst.
Yeah, they ran the toss play. By the way, sometimes you'll hear toss and pitch used interchangeably, but that was the toss.
Well, for me, a toss, quarterback takes the snap, turns around, tosses it to
like
the tailback.
Like an egg underhand.
Yeah, like an egg underhand, really with 2 hands. And a pitch, usually like you're running an option-type play, and you pitch it out there to the trailing back.
Goes end over end like a field goal.
Yeah, where you turn it over, make sure that thumb turns down and the ball flips end over end slowly and delicately to your running back.
Now the return man. This is Benny Cunningham. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He leads this one for Howard. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it second down. Here's Trubisky. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Over the middle, complete. That's Burton. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Running it with a fullback Burton. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Burton. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they round out to him.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first down, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle end up making the play.
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Burton. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago first. Trubisky now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. They pitch out to Howard. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, as some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. The Bears on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing here, Trubisky. So this is Gabriel on the catch. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads up to a 4th down. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2.
All right.
But likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away.
Oh. Very often.
Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Burton. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. Now Trubisky on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Exactly. They finally made it into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
First down, the run with Lynch. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but he did a really nice job of forcing it back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
First down, Raiders. The former Packer Jordy Nelson on the receiving end for Carr.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield, try a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback out.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Yeah, I see that.
Well, we have a second on that incompletion. We got to talk about Linval Joseph. 64-yard interception return for a touchdown, and then you saw him on the sideline with the glasses and the oxygen mask after.
Yeah, when you're talking about lugging not just a football, but probably about 350 pounds down the sideline and scoring. But how about the contrast? Marcus May, the defensive back for the New York Jets, he gets a pick in the end zone. Brings it all the way back, believes the last play of the game. And Cortland Sutton, the rookie out of SMU for Denver, knocks him out of bounds before he can score. 104 yards and no touchdown. Linval Joseph at least got the touchdown to earn the oxygen and the shade.
Well, when he was going down the field, he was in Philly. I was in Atlanta. My couch was shaking. No question.
Okay.
Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Bears on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. For a heavy rush, and down he goes. Emmanuel Lamar. In there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Okay.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It was Maurice Hurst who got him down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D.
Robinson, kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, 51 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I'm glad I can't hear that guy.
Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for 2.
Come on, gotta go, gotta go.
Now it's Trubisky. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
I'll get the ball back.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And Cook has it left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. Carr now on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Check 4, check 4. Now, you waiting? Express.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cook. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence for the guy who wake up and told me, I don't care about throwing 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep winging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Carr to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cook. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A Raiders first down. Carr hooking up with Cook.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Again, it's Carr. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on the last drive, but fell incomplete. Carr now on 3rd and goal. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they'll throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Foot out, check. Foot out.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Trubisky will throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burton. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Trubisky now 9 of 17 through the air.
Hey, 18. Red, up!
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
He's going to go deep.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. Again, it's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The final shot here before half for Carr. Caught by Nelson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
So conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Well, right now we are 5 weeks into the NFL season, Charles, switching gears here. Two undefeated teams, the Rams and the Chiefs, both at 5-0.
And who's going to end up being the first to lose? That becomes the game now, doesn't it? Because I know the 1972 Miami Dolphins team is waiting for both of them to lose so they can pop their champagne. But who's it going to be? The Chiefs' upcoming schedule? They're at New England, home against Cincinnati.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
Carr now on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Carr will try it again on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. And the third down pass falls incomplete. On now is the field goal team here as the Raiders will try for three. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they stake claim to the lead here. It's 10-8. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers.
I can't hear you, guys.
Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
How many plays do you script?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
A good pickup there at 22. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it's a second down. From the shotgun, it's Trubisky finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 8 on the play, and just like that, it's third down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Now Trubisky. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the longtime Bengal, Leon Hall. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. A little break here after the incompletion. Let's give the kickers from Week 5 some love. We had 4 game-winning kicks. Greg Joseph of the Browns, they beat the Ravens. Stephen Hauschka, the Bills, over the Titans. Fairbairn and OT against the Cowboys. And the best of the best, the game that you did, Charles, Graham Gano. How about that 63-yarder for the win?
Yeah, that might have been good up to 70. But let's go back to Fairbairn in overtime against the Cowboys. You didn't want to do his first name? You didn't want to say Kaimi? There you go. I kind of figured you knew it. But how about Mason Crosby, though, Green Bay? No one could have had a worse day. Had to have been the worst day of his 12-year career. Missed 4 field goals and an extra point before making a meaningless field.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Danny Trevathan coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
And the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, back to where he is.
Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bears take over.
That's fine.
Onto the field now come the Bears. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good. Go back and say, well, you had a good one going. Finish things off. That's one way you can get it done.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Allow me to sidestep for a second after that incompletion, CD. Let's talk about the rookie quarterbacks, because just last week we were talking about them going 0-4, but this past weekend, 4-0 for the rookie QBs.
Remember that seesaw we used to jump on when we were kids? You're up, you're down. Well, this week, they are way up. Sam Darnold and the Jets take out the Broncos. Baker Mayfield and his Browns in overtime. The fierce Ravens pass rush is foiled. And how about Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking them?
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Rashawn Melvin. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Khalil Mack in there to drop him. And it'll be a loss of Khalil Mack. On third and long, it's Carr. Complete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's Trubisky. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. On second down, Trubisky. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. In on the stop, it's Tahir Whitehead.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
On first and 10, it's Trubisky. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. Here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And it's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Jordan Howard, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Here's Trubisky, and this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And now here come the Raiders. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
He's back to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. This is where you learn a lot about rookie quarterbacks. How can they run that 2-minute drill? We're about to find out.
Yeah, and for them, it's not just proving it to guys like you or me watching the game and trying to beat a defense. It's proving it to their teammates that they can have the confidence in them when they line up in these situations.
He'll look to throw.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but it's still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. This is Howard on 2nd down. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
He quit.
He quit.
First quit of that.
First quit of that. First quit. How about come back?
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Oakland Raiders. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
I'm waiting for him.
I'm waiting for him.
I'm bored.
I'm bored. Alright, you better hurry up, because I'm about... I don't have all day, but... Okay. Hurry up, because I'm not. Clockers start moving. Dun, dun, dun.
Come on.
Come on. Now you're ready. Okay. Come on now. Oh, crap. Okay, about time. All right.
Move. Lock in.
Now Trubisky on first down. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Well, they wasted no time taking a shot down the field. He was letting it fly in the very first play from scrimmage. And this was excellent coverage down there. And they'll come away with an early takeaway. And I mean an early takeaway.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And his first pass is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that, first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Lock in.
All right.
Hey, 80's yours.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Burton. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
That was a nice catch, and if the goal was to get into field goal range, it certainly appears that they accomplished that.
Well, sometimes that's what you dial up in these situations, right? When you want 3?
Well, the goal was to get into field goal territory, even though it'll be a long attempt. I think they accomplished that.
And sometimes you have plays for that. It's not always a first down when you want 3, get a little bit closer, make it an easier shot.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to concede to the defense, and they know what you're trying to get done, and to try and get any more than that is almost folly. Take what you can get, maybe have an opportunity to put 3.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Go. Lock in.
Trubisky with the give to Howard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
18.
3rd and 2. Now Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. That's Burton. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Well, they go with a slant that time, 15 yards and a first down. On first down, Trubisky. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
That was holding.
Jordan Howard taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bears have taken the early lead. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
All right.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. Broken tackle. They'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Well, Charles, for the Oakland Raiders, it's probably not the first 5 weeks that they envisioned under John Gruden here. 1-4 last week. The loss to the Chargers, 26-10. Their only win so far against the Browns.
Yeah, that's tough because Cleveland still believes they should have won that game, but still, Oakland gets it 1-4. John Gruden does the.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack able to drop him for a loss of 4. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So just bring this.
Pressure again, and down he goes again. Akeem Hicks in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Throwing on 3rd and long. And pressure gets to him again. Akeem Hicks in there to drop him 2 plays in a row, and it'll be 4th down.
93.
They do go for it. It's Carr. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Dion Bush with a pick. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They come out here in the eye. Throwing here, Trubisky. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now it's Trubisky. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. everyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution...
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Deion Sims from 8 yards out, and the Bears will add on to their lead. And this one through the uprights and good. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. So out come the Raiders. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now Carr throwing on second down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Throwing on third and long. Carr, and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Khalil Mack getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here now, Johnny Townsend. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. That's taken it around the 40. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Burton. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. Now it's Trubisky. Middle of the field, it's Robertson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very solid gain of 27. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. On 1st and goal, Howard. No gain on the play that time. It sets up 2nd and goal. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here's Trubisky to throw, and they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
On 3rd and goal, Trubisky. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
Now on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On second down, here's Carr. And it's up and underneath to his running back, complete. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Being chased out left. And avoids the contact by sliding. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Flush to his right. This is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Anthony Miller in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears will extend their lead. And he puts it through. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
He's going to rifle on deep left. And got his man complete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person...
And now, the ball's home. I think the Bears have recovered. They have. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all you remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
And that is incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. They went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Red, up! Red, up!
A give to Howard. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Trubisky. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Tahir Whitehead coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. This officially a 55-yard attempt. Back to throw, Daniel. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. That was long at attempt to begin with, so the fake you might have known was somewhat of a possibility. Credit to the defense, though. They weren't fooled.
You're right, they weren't fooled, and they were in a position of having to play it both ways. Guard for the fake, but you still want to rush the kicker because it was a makeable kick. So they ended up getting the best out of the whole thing. Stuffed the fake, and they take over the ball.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. They run again on first down, Lynch. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. On second down, Lynch. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
And that's another stop for the defense. Something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Carr gonna go on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. 30, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play. This one is over now, that type of cushion.
Parking the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So they didn't bother you too much.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Carr. And Cook has it left side. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised. But that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Escapes the defender. This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, 51 yards. And the Bears continue to pour it on. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds and maybe can ignite things. And that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now Carr. He completes it to Jordan Nelson. And all the way down to the 39. A big play there. Carr to Nelson. 44 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker. They did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Carr to throw. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
93.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. It's caught. Nelson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Nice catch right there. Brings him on the sentence. When in doubt, find your veterans.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jordy Nelson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Raiders able to get this back to within at least some measure here of respectability. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. Back now at Soldier Field. For the 4th quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score of the final play of the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
It's all right.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But, you know, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is. I'm glad that you went in that direction, because otherwise we're going to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday,
Which was also impressive.
also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams, they put it all together. And I got to tell you, I am beyond impressed by what I've seen from this team. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
I know you feel that.
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Tahir Whitehead in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he stays up. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky, eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. To here, Whitehead, able to disrupt yet another pass play, his third sack of the afternoon. So from the 36 now, first and 10. The pitch out to Lynch. Able to push his way through. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. Finding room to the 20. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They'll run with Lynch, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
They lost 4 there, and it's third down. Carr now on third and goal. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Another wayward pass. Yeah, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable as he'll go for it on fourth and goal. Now Carr, gotta have this one. This is caught, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jordy Nelson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. And it's up and good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. They'll break the huddle, come up on second and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. Flush to his right, and he's got some space here, and he slides to avoid the hit. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Come on, gotta go.
Now Trubisky on first down. And his throw here is incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it's second down.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw at any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now Trubisky to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Robinson. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one. It might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
4 down. Ready? Ship.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Forced out to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not in a preview. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.
Who's our next opponent? Yeah. It's not that strong, that tropical storm right now, so I didn't have this one here yet, so I gotta check it out later. Listen, you know, this is what's your take? Hope you guys are safe down in Florida after that storm. That was a monster. That storm was quicker than the Florida storm. It stuck around for a while. But this storm's moving fast. So.
Okay, Coach, football, of course, back in L.A. and back
Chargers,
in
my Ocean Nemesis.
Center in Carson, California.
That should be.
Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Oakland Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Desmond King on the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Show you how it's done.
Everyone come forward. 4 down. Wait! The 1-8er! Lock 11!
On 1st and 10, Rivers. And this one complete to Virgil Green. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
How about the timing on that one, where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for it in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Round 80. 12.
Rivers on 3rd and 2. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
12. 56.
On 4th down, they snap it to Rivers. He's got Green. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now Gordon on 1st down. Dodges him at the 50. There goes Melvin Gordon. Past the 20. Touchdown! Melvin Gordon, 60 yards. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. You talk about explosion plays. There's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate, big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up the touchdown on the opening drive.
Sturgis out now to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Fighting his way through contact. Completes it right side to Cooper. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and we mentioned, what if they play man coverage against you? He almost seemed to throw you by, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what he said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about
It
coming
make no sense to play an MLS
they
game.
think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender,
should
then they're not
stick
very
with
good.
Here's Carr to throw. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Jets are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now, Carr again. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. This one, there he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, LA.
That was hit the helmet to helmet.
And that's a linebacker, Sean. He can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that, a great play for that defensive unit. Sturgis for the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Now, but come back too. That was about tight.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Get set. You ready? Go, go. Get set, get set.
From the gun, it's Carr. Looking left side, he's got a man. It's Cook. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of a short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have it.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nelson's first catch, good for a first down. On first down, Carr. Nelson's got it here right side. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back. And he
will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Brandon Meebing with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. Carr to throw on 2nd down. Into a double team and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Here's Gordon. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Back now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chargers here with a football.
Okay.
But they face
stress.
No, not quite.
No, not quite.
It's a 2nd and long to start things out.
Here we go. Hurry up.
Let's press it.
Now Rivers going to give to Gordon on the draw. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
To throw is Rivers. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage running another fourth down to decline it.
And what that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't come to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. Now Carr. And Cook has it, left side. Swings through and now a crease. A very solid gain of 27.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done. When the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
It's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there.
Now, 180. Go, Chief.
Carr now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Carr. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Rivers to throw it. And Green with a catch left side. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Southern California after this.
Everyone come forward. Pull down.
Now they'll pitch it out. This is Gordon. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 3, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Anthony Lynn, sensing the play clock running out, will call for a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. To throw, Rivers. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A first down throw here for Rivers. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
Hey, go orange. Orange.
From the red zone now, Rivers. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Rashawn Melvin that time able to make the play.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll take this one down near the 15. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And Sturgis able to knock it through, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of the half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. The final shot here before half for Carr. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to go up top, over the middle. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. He will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And how about this one out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kickstarted things going in the opposite direction.
It's hauled in by Lee Smith. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he works it past past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. And he used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Carr gonna throw. He'll dump it off complete to Lynch. Breaks through the contact. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his legs.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in his own blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now first and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
Another shot from the one on second and goal. They'll run for it with Lynch. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Marshawn Lynch taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders get a score closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
To return it now, here's King. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think, at any moment, I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. The Chargers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Rivers now. He's got a man. It's Williams.
No, he dropped it.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. With a quick slant, good for 8 and a first.
Very good. Okay, he's good.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, okay, you know.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Frosty Rocker.
He about to quit. If he quits on this,
You're a wuss.
he'll wuss.
In there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers, and Rivers after the sack.
Trying to pressure him.
Good! 180! Get that ball! Get that ball!
too great, and he goes down once more. Tahir Whitehead. He's the one to get it this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a fourth down.
You better pump the ball.
Back now at the StubHub Center in Carson. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. Here's Donnie Jones now, standing just outside his own goal line. So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things in.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held him in check on the scoreboard. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Carr now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards on time, and another first down. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. Now Carr. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Let's get that ball, dude. Let's get that ball.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. Nifty move by Gordon. There goes Melvin Gordon. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Sturgis adds the PAT, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. League moves to 17. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. The return man here, Dwayne Harris. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted to practice just for that because it knows how vital it is to put points on the board. You enter that part of the field, and to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Corey Legion in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
The score.
Trevor Williams with a pick. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Here's Harris to return it. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's going to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah.
Get down!
On 1st down, Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's good. Still moving. A very solid gain of 27. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. On 1st down, Carr. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Amari Cooper, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Again, it's Carr. He's got it. So they convert to 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Rivers. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Throwing here clears the ball free and brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
4 down, 4 down.
On third down, Rivers. And this is complete. It's Allen. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL?
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, a 9-yard touchdown. For the extra point, and pushes the lead up to 23. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. Here's Harris to return it. And now here come the Raiders. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Carr now on first down. Roberts with it over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Throwing on first down, it's Carr. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now Carr throwing on second down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Low. Purdue. 29.
On third and long, it's Carr. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Carr, got to have this one. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. Rivers here to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. The linebacker, Derek Johnson, there in coverage.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now because the look of surprise on the big fella's face, because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
On second down, Rivers again, buying time to his left, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. So it's third and long for the Chargers, and Rivers after the sack. Here's Rivers. And that complete. It's Green here. And they're going to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard, your defensive guy. But it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice in the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Southern California, so long, everybody.
Sorry about that. That's cold in here, man.
Coach, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor at M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Oakland Raiders. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now White on the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion. He's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I know for us it's fun, and it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league and we're at training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, they're able to complete it anyway.
And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And a nice gain at 21 yards. First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
Left side, Williams. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it a second down. They'll run it here. This is Mark Allen. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. Marcus Gilchrist there to bring him down. Looking for 2 yards here on third down. Flacco. And that is incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, buddy, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And Charles, a couple extra defensive backs in here on 3rd and 1.
Not expecting them to run it at all.
Shotgun now for Carr. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Charles, as the Ravens come back out here, let's dissect this team. They've been hard to dissect. Look, they're 3-2. That's good. They blew out Buffalo in the opener, 47-3. Good wins over Denver at Pittsburgh. And then they throw in the clunker at Cleveland last week and only put up 9 points. What's going on with Baltimore?
Well, you know, with them, defense usually travels for them. All right, that's where they're built. That's what they talk about playing Ravens football.
And he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Jonathan Hankins. Breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. On third down, that's Allen. And the penetration too strong. He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it fourth down. They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Michael Crabtree from 3 yards out. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Raiders. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They completes it to Jordan Nelson. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a first down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Carr now on first down. Letting one go deep for Roberts. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand. Interception.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away at second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Incomplete on first down. Now Flacco on second. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. 1st and 10 here for Flacco. Underneath to Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. This was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Flacco looks to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Jonathan Hankins in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Flacco. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The Ravens on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Flacco from the gun. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because it went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
It's caught. Nelson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Raiders on the move, a couple of big plays in succession. On 1st down, Carr. Wide open receiver, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Hauling it in, Nelson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. Carr now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's 1st down. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the gun, Flacco. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And there was a quick little completion, got the job done for a 1st down.
A good pickup there, 22.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A 1st down pickup there, Flacco to Crabtree. Throwing here on 1st down, Flacco to Allen on the dump off. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Hey.
Once more, it's Flacco. Man open left side, it's Williams. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Flacco will come to the line, 1st and 10, and he's working on a string of 8 straight completions. And again, it's Flacco to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Flacco. That is touchdown. Willie Snead. In the final 6 seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about it.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Passing play, Flacco. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards. On the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Hey, Roger, 5-4.
Setting up to throw, Flacco. Looking middle, and that's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle is made by Clinton McDonald. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there and swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain. Now Flacco. And this is going to be incomplete.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead now increases to 20-0. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Hey, 7:34.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Down. 180. 7:34.
Carl trying again on 2nd down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter. 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Yeah, they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Carr now on first down. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
To throw is Carr. And Cook has it left side. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do? You got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter.
White Monday. White. It's up. 185.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. Side of the play sheet that says try something different, try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders get a score closer. Now the extra point try forthcoming. Point after, right down the middle. And that will get him one closer. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're right there on the brink, aren't they?
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Second down, Flacco now. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. 5 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here it's third down. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. He's airing it out for Ruben. He's got it in, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. And down he goes. Brought down, a Raider sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
Looking inside, Andrews with it complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he had been able to haul that one in.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Lots of two, now third down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. From the right hash, this from 48. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. And that will swell the lead to 16. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the fourth.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
That's all right. We'll get it next time.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Carr now on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So I can't hang on. And as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
There you go. A coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores. They've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Cooper's got it. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Amari Cooper, 43 yards. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Again, it's Carr. And it's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. A very pivotal two-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, now you've tied it up. Instead, if you don't get it, still down 10.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Being chased out left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Whoa, Flacco's going to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Flacco. There's that man again. It's complete. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Setting to throw, Flacco. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
It's all right.
Pressure mounting. Flacco. Crabtree with it over the middle. Heck 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag,
and he can't get rid of it, he's taken down.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Flacco. He finds Crabtree for the completion. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. How about this? Flacco setting to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Second and 2 now. The penalty leaves him in pretty good shape. Flacco to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Flacco will take to the air again. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
That's all right, guys. This is it.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
See you next time, guys. I'm out.